Very. How you doing, Coach Rick? Good. What? Daytona? Oh wow. Okay. All right. John and I were just talking about August, so I'm super stoked. Kim? Oh, with Greg. Okay. All right. Very cool. Love it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, everybody. What is happening? Excited to be here with you guys today. I got a really cool class. I found a video. John and I were talking about this, and this is a staple of what Cageless is. I just found people have different ways of sharing things, and I want to play this video for you. I wanted to let people get on here. So light crowd today, but that's all right. Everybody's been coming in late, so they're just gonna miss the video. Is that all right? All right, let me pull this up. What's up, Lynn? You doing, my friend? All right, let's see. Hold on 1 second. This is probably the one class that everybody needs. All right, I'm gonna play this video. Make sure you can hear. Let me know that you can hear this. You guys hear that? You can't hear it? Hold on. All right, hold on. Let me share. Oh, I didn't check the sound. Okay. All right. Okay, let me just back it up. Start from the beginning. Let me just refresh it. This one gives me chills, man. This one hit hard. Oops. Okay, one more time. I want to make sure you guys get the whole thing. Can you hear it? Is that crazy, guys? Is that hey John, how does that fit? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know. Well, I mean, it's like what we do behind the scenes, what we do at night, what we do during the day when when we're not on a call. Are we I talk about mastering our craft. Like going all in on, like, the people that are going to get taken out are not the people that don't use AI. The people that the people that are get taken out are the ones that don't use AI. The ones that use AI are just going to be, we're going to flourish. I mean, there's so many things out there that we can do as human. I think, and I was saying this, I don't know who I was talking to the other day. Maybe it was Phil, or maybe it was I don't know, Greg or something. But I said there's going to come a time when people will beg and pay more to talk to a human when it comes to getting a mortgage. Gary Vee said this: people will pay to go on a walk with a human. You know what I mean? So it's like, and this isn't an AI class, but I put a little PowerPoint together that I want to share with you guys, if you don't mind. So here it is. And let's see, slideshow. I'll just go from the start because I think this is a big deal. And John, you can, I'll give you this and whatever. Can you guys see this okay? All right. So why top producers grow like trees. So the secret nobody talks about, which John, you just said it. Nobody's talking about this. The best businesses grow down before they grow up. So what is like, and so I'm just going to go through this and not go off tangent here. Most loan officers are focused on the wrong thing: more leads, more agents, more closings, more referrals, more content, more noise. Right? That's not the problem. So you don't have a lead problem; you have a root problem. So like, I had a conversation with somebody yesterday where he's like, I can only do so much. When somebody says I can only do so much, I can't do anymore. So when I get up to go to work, and I don't want to go build a new relationship because that means more work. So in my mind, I'm like, I can't handle it already. I'm gonna see them. My kids are growing up, and they're like, their hair's growing an inch, and I haven't even seen it. I'm like, oh my god. So so that's the. Let's see if you could mute yourself, whoever that is. I don't know who it is. It's just it's Dan there. All right, cool. All right. So up where everyone. So a tree grows. Oops, I missed it. So whoever it is, let's just Dion, Jerry. Okay, cool. All right. So that's the part about running a Zoom here, right? So let's go back. Okay, so a tree grows in two different directions at once, which we talked about in that video, which I get chills every time I see it, because nobody sees the work we do behind the scenes. Nobody sees the work we do in the dark, alone, with the team, in the meetings. John, you and I have meetings all the time. We talk all the time. That's the stuff that nobody sees, nobody hears. Half the time in the green room, there's some of the best stuff that you guys don't even hear about that we talk about later. So the deeper the roots, the taller the trees. So and I'm going to talk a little bit about the trunk too here. Most people are obsessed with the branches, right? Would you agree, John? Like everybody wants the glory and everything that happens with the branches, which is get attention. Like everybody's seeking attention. Everybody's seeking views. Everybody loves the growth, and that's where the fruit is. But if you don't have the root system, you don't have the trunk to go up into the light, into the sunshine. I got a pocket full of sunshine. You guys see why I played that song this morning? All right. Your branches are closings, referrals, social media, agent relationships, income, influence. You agree, John? Is there anything to add to that? Database, yep. Cool. And then your roots, okay? This is, man, I personally have been working so hard on this part. And I want to stop here for a second, because his mindset, part of the roots, right? Discipline, consistency. I hear from every, all the people that have been on my show, the number one thing they talk about is consistency. Follow up. I asked Lonnie, a friend of mine, and I said, hey, what do you think it is? She's got 7 million in the pipeline, 18 loans, I think 19 now, working on number 19. And I said, what is it? She goes, she couldn't answer the question. So she hesitated, and she goes, I think it's maybe I'm just more engaged with my clients. So if you're like, and I think, one of the people on the show last week says, hey, people are falling out. What am I doing wrong? And she kind of hinted towards, remember, John, she asked you that question. You wanted to ask the question about, like, I have a lot of deals falling out. And so follow-up is a huge thing. Identity, like who are you? Like, how are you coming across? Because here's what I know, and agree with me. Once you have more loans in the pipeline, and John, you know this, once you have abundance of loans, your frequency changes, your mindset changes, right? Because you're not worried as much about getting a paycheck anymore. So the pay goes away, which is part of the root. The standards, like what standards are you setting for yourself? Daily routines, relationships, systems. What kind of systems do you have in place? John, you said something that was really cool. Can you just share that really quick about relationships within your own team, what you're doing? Because I think this is powerful. Like how you're piecing, how you're putting people together. Yeah, the connection part, like how you're putting your LOs together, like you're yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, huge. Think about what you just said though, John. When it comes to the roots, mindset, identity, standards, relationships, systems. Like so the experienced loan officers are sharing, like, here's my mindset, here's what I do, here's what I say, here's how I do it with my realtor partners, with my past database, with all the stuff. So, and then the big one is belief. Here's a question I want you to put in the chat. Do you believe you are worthy of success? I fight this one. I fought this my whole entire life. No matter how much, like, no matter how successful, how lack of success, good month, good year, bad year. Do you believe? I've had people say to me, "I just don't fit in anymore because of the success that I've had in my career." So family looks at me different, treats me different. Friends, they're different friends, right, John? I mean, like, it's a whole. Do you believe you're worthy of massive success? I love it. I love it. That's great, man. Yeah, it's huge. Mm, mm, mhm. Exactly. We don't see them. Right. Right. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Like, okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. I love that, dude. Mm. Crazy. I added it to it, man. All right. Weak roots create fragile growth. So, like, do they, agree or disagree, more stress when you don't have a good root system, when you don't have good systems, when you don't have the right mindset, you don't have the right belief, more chasing, more burnout. Is your frequency better when you have better roots? Again, the hardest part is working on the stuff that nobody sees behind the scenes in the dark, right? More starting over. How many people have started over and over? Me, I have several times. And I'm trying to tell my kids, you're 30. I hope you start over 10 times. Never stop chasing whatever you want to accomplish in life, because we get one life. Looks good from the outside, feels exhausting. Anybody exhausted? Anybody exhausted out here? Yeah? Why are you exhausted though? Because we're chasing? We don't have a good root system. We're burnt out. Why are we burnt out? Why are we burnt out? Why do people get burnt out? Jerry? Mm. Mm. Does it change though? Can it change? Yeah. Yeah. It can change, right? So like we get to a place where like, okay, I'm here. I've done this a couple times, man. This is where I want. This is like when I left high school. I'm like, I want to make 100 grand. When you hit 100 grand, then what? You got to redo what you want to do, right? So it's like these things that happen that go, all right, do I need to readjust? Do I like what purpose do I have in my life? Is it purpose that I need? Is it clarity? Is it peace? Like what is it that I'm missing to allow me? There's another video that I want to play right here because I think that fits here. Let me find this here real quick. This is a good one. I hope I saved it. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, you're just doing stuff you hate. That's so Jamie Miller the other day, he goes, man, he goes, I my New Year's resolution was to do a TikTok every single day because I hate doing it. So I stopped, right? Like how many people said I'm gonna do more social media? I'm gonna do video marketing. I know people that have been saying I'm gonna do video marketing for 15 years, right? Like, but they hate it. They hate when that little red light's looking at them and no one else is in the dark. Like I might as well, that's part of your, that's part of like doing something behind the scenes. So here's a good Tony Robbins video that I want to this is good here. 1 second here. Share sound. All right, listen to a lot of Tony Robbins. He just finished that AI Advantage. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's funny. So a lot of people, I'll say, have fear because they're scared to disappoint somebody. And a lot of times we're scared to disappoint our family. Like, hey, if I say I'm going to do something and I fail, now who am I? Right? They'll never believe me again, or I didn't do what I said I was going to do, or How many people have said to someone they love or a friend or a family member, they said, I'm going to do this. And whoever the person is says, what are you going to do? Right? Like, hey, is Greg here? Is Greg here right now? No, not Greg. Phil, you still here? Phil, what did you like? So I have a fascination with a mixing board. I bought a mixing board, okay, to mix my own music. Remember what you told me? You're like, bro, you're like, yeah, I know. So you said that you like a guy that never left middle school or high school or something. You're like, dude, college, yeah. You literally went to, yeah. Like you just keep like coming up with crazy stuff. And like, so I was playing the mixing board and I was sharing a friend. She's like, oh my God, I'm obsessed. Like I'm kind of obsessed with this. I was literally like out of my mind, crazy, having fun with a mixing board. And I found a place to buy unlimited music. And I'm like, now I just got to learn it. Right. So, but like, I'm not scared to say it. I want to be a DJ on the weekends. I want to go have fun. Right. So like, well, let's do that. I get one life. Like I love music. If anybody's ever been around me, like I literally will bring up a song from what you've said. Like, oh, and comedians are the same way. I love like a couple comedians. So, all right, I'll get off my tangent, but I'm just sharing a bit about my little freakishness. All right. So let's just keep going here. I'm almost done. So strong roots create predictable growth, better conversations, better follow-up, better relationships, better consistency, more trust. If you're part of an amazing root system, AKA John Hinks, do you think you're going to just feel better, which changes your frequency, which changes how you treat relationships? Like John even said, trusted, respect, more repeat business, more referrals. Okay. The trunk, here's the trunk. The trunk is the structure, the brand, the message, the confidence, the process, your sales ability. Does your sales ability grow hanging around other successful people? Like John puts, a not so experienced loan officer with an experienced loan officer who's doing good, has a different mindset, has a different belief, is respected differently. Do you learn faster from that? You know how fast I learn from doing these shows with the people that I talk to in the dark, before the calls, before the shows? Like at a warp, I can't even, like, it's like a fire hose. But like you have to be at a time and place that you're ready to accept that information, right? In your business. And then the fruit, the reward. What happens if you have an amazing root system, amazing trunk, and now your branches start to grow? What happens? Deals, trust, referrals, repeat business, freedom, peace, confidence. It's so cool if you think about it this way. So like when you look at your business, when you look at your, like where you're at right now, you may have an amazing root system. You may not have an amazing root system. You may have an amazing branches that are growing out of your root system and around awesome people, but your root isn't solid. So that's where you got to kind of like do the business planning. Most people want fruit, but they do not build the roots or associate. Like it's not necessarily building the roots. What if you plug into an amazing root system? This isn't a recruiting call. This is not. And you guys know what I'm talking about here. This is why they stay stuck, because they're just constantly trying to grow new branches and have the fear, lack of respect, lack of belief. And so I'm not even going to go there. The root system is the $1 million. So the loan officers winning long-term are not chasing more. They're building deeper roots. And so I just want to end with that. I hope you guys like got something from that. I'm focusing a lot on the mindset piece right now. Because I know, like when I talk to people and I share different situations and I ask questions, 99.9% of the time it's their belief system that is holding them back. It's the I don't want to fail or disappoint. And Gary Vee says it best. We are afraid to disappoint somebody. Or we like when we stop caring about what other people think is the day we start living. I've said that a million times. Truly believe that. When we stop caring about what other people think, be you, do you, let the right people come in. Everybody talks about it. Laura Whitty's, Mark Whitty's of the world, Sean Kaplan's of the world. It's just beast mode, right? He's like I am who I am. So does that make sense? Any questions on that? Please. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. Right. Amen. Yep. Yep. Just do. So I want to show you guys like like I love you guys. If you haven't caught on, I love Gary V. So Gary V says a lot of cool stuff. But like if I and I, it, I if any one of you did this, what I'm going to show this video right now. All right. Let's talk about it after I share it because this is pretty cool. All right. One sec. All right. I love the Mac for this reason, so I can look at different screens. All right. Share screen. Ready? Oops. Is it not? Why is it not playing? Whoa, that's weird. Okay, hold on. Oh, anybody disagree? Has anybody done that? Has anybody done that? Has anybody? How often do we talk about contacts on our phone? Margot, how many contacts do you have on your phone? Yeah. Oh, I know. True. Very true. Yeah. 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 So do a couple of like if you did yeah, but so Zeddy, how would you go about doing that? So how would you go about doing that, Zeddy? Me too. Me too. No, I did the same thing. So like so use a different number. Okay. Okay. Oh, you're using the reach because it's still your cell phone, which is your Apple, which is your iMessage. Yeah. 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 I mean, if you did a couple a day, let's think if you did it. Yeah. Go ahead. Somebody say something. Yeah. Yep. Oh. Okay. But I mean, but think about if you just did one or two a day. I was told, hey Phil, I was told on that it was a lot of the same words is where I got flagged. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So okay. So if you only did two a day, 10 a week, that's 40 a month, right? Would you have more opportunity or less opportunity? And do what Darren said. Do what Darren like. Don't do that. Do the gratitude video. Like Darren said, 300. Do 25 a day. No, it was 5 a day, 25 a week, 100 a month, 5 a day. 5 gratitude texts a day, videos to that person, which is going to keep you out of hot water. Maybe do 1 or 2, whatever. Start with 1. Start with 1 a day. Do 5 a week, 20 a month. Brilliant. Okay. Love it. Yeah. Did you start it, Margot? Did you start it? How'd it go? How's it going? Mm, mm. So you're doing a video. No, that's 100 a month. 100 a month. Yeah. Greens up. Yeah, Darren. That's what Darren talked about last week. And that's why he challenged everybody to do 100 a month, 300 in the next 90 days. And then like he goes, there's no way you won't have more business. Like I just can't make predictions that I can't keep. But if you text gratitude text to 300 people, I just can't see how you can't have more opportunities. I just, even if they're people you don't like, if they're in your phone, right? And that's what he said, your phone contacts, just like Gary Vee just said, saying stuff like that. It's almost too easy. So I know. Mm, mm. We do. Boom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah. Can't even imagine. And John, if you just did 5 a day for 3 months, and then Darren goes, if you run out of people, do it again. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that was hard. What's step 1? Do it. Step 2, do it again. Just saying hi, love it on people. And like, here's the thing: if you run out of, and like he said, he texts people by phone. How many friends, Margot? How many friends do you have on Facebook? So if you run out of contacts on your phone, go to Facebook. It's super easy to do it on Facebook, and you're not going to get spammed. You could do 20 a day and not get in trouble because it's a DM. Do it in the DM. Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Yep. Who doesn't like that? So there you go. All right. All right. Anything else? Anybody else have anything to share? Any wins they want to share before we head out? What's happening? Johnny, looking forward to August, man. All right. So tell everybody again, dude, I'm so excited for you, man. Tell everybody what August is because I think it's a big deal. Hmm. That's fair. it's at it's at SeaWorld, right? Like, come on, man. Like, come on. That's kind of cool. I mean, like we ride the dolphins or something. I don't know. Okay, so cool. All right. All right, guys. Same time, same place. Thursday. Have an amazing week. Just do something simple. Text message, gratitude videos, happy birthday videos. Just something that allows you to remind people who you are, what you do, stay human, and let's just have the most amazing year. There's a lot of opportunity out there. So, with that said, I'll see you guys on Thursday. See you, Johnny. Appreciate you.